Why should we watch Ben 10?
Okay, so here's the deal. Ben 10, 2 pairs of glasses. Ben 10, a bunch of my boys in comic books in the early 2000s. Joe Casey, Joe Kelly, I'm going to forget the other two. I'm just blanking. They had come up with this Ben 10 concept. And so here's what I love. DC Comics in the late 60s, early 70s had a concept, and they eventually made it a book called Dial H for Hero. You can look this up, and the coolest thing is in the 80s, and I'm 12 or 13. They put out, you can send a character in, and our characters, each time they turn the dial, a guy and a girl, they'll turn into a different character, and it was provided by the fans. And if you did it, they would put so and so was created. This character was created by so and so. Now I don't know if DC owned it for the rest of their life. Pretty sure they did. But this Dial H for Hero never seemed to take flight. And when I saw the promos for Ben 10, I'm like, you guys have cracked the Dial H for Hero model because he's got a dial and he becomes 10 different characters. So it's, a lot of comic book DNA there. My son is born in 2000, so he'll be 26 this summer. And then I got my 2002 and I got 2004. So I got early 2000 babies. And so my 2 boys, when they used to live in front of Cartoon Network, and the best thing, my wife and I, we would know if a movie was going to be a hit or not based on if they turned around, because we would sit them in front of the giant screen like in the afternoons and let them watch whatever they wanted, and I'd be drawn on the couch and they'd be like, "Can I see that?" And I knew if they didn't want to see something, I could forecast the box office. My 2 boys don't give a shit about this cartoon. It's gonna crash. It crashed.
Yeah.
They can't see it fast enough. Hit. They're like, "Dad, Ben 10. We got to see Ben 10." And so I'm like, "Let's watch it." And I was totally blown away. Super creative, great action, great design work. Again, you get down to everybody involved in that show had comic book DNA. And so the concept, the storyline, the killer designs of all the different aliens that Ben 10 becomes. If they did a live action movie, I know they did some like live action Cartoon Network. I'm not talking about if they did a big budget adaptation. Those kids are in their 20s now, or my son at 26, he would pay top dollar to go see a great Ben 10 because it's a great idea. Oh look, I found this from a crashed vehicle. Whoa! Suddenly a kid is living a life of enabling. So as a dad, I never missed an episode with my kids.